Commentary highlights of the Queen's Club Tournament final match. Jiri Lehecka v Carlos Alcaraz. So first set on serve, Jiri Lehecka serving. Carlos Alcaraz serving rather. Jiri Lehecka held serve first game of the match rather. So it's Carlos Alcaraz serving rather. 15 all, and Carlos Alcaraz with a 15 all. Carlos Alcaraz with centre of the box serve on it. Jiri Lehecka backhand block return. Carlos Alcaraz further forward, strikes the backhand centre. Then Carlos Alcaraz to the net as Jiri Lehecka with backhand turn. Then Carlos Alcaraz at the net with a forehand drop volley to the left, and it's a winner. So Jiri Lehecka serving. 1-1 on serve at the start of this one. 15 love. On serve, Jiri Lehecka serving. And Jiri Lehecka with a wide serve, Bernard Carlos Alcaraz back on turn. Jiri Lehecka further forward to the net. Strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner. So Carlos Alcaraz serving 40 love, and Carlos Alcaraz with a serve. Jiri Lehecka returns, and then backhand to backhand, and then Carlos Alcaraz backhand to the right, and then Jiri Lehecka backhand to the right a bit on it, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner to hold that service game. So 2-2 on serve in the first set. Jiri Lehecka serving, and Jiri Lehecka with a wide serve. Carlos Alcaraz forehand turns right, and Jiri Lehecka strikes backhand left, brilliant. Carlos Alcaraz backhand slice turn to the right, and then Jiri Lehecka further forward strikes forehand to the right, and then Carlos Alcaraz returns it, and Jiri Lehecka with a forehand drop volley to the left, but just hits the net. So love 15, Jiri Lehecka wide serve, bit on it, Carlos Alcaraz returns, and Jiri Lehecka then strikes an angle, forehand to the left with a bit on it, and it's a winner. Carlos Alcaraz for a break point in the first set. Jiri Lehecka with a central serve and an ace to save break point. Bit on that central serve from Jiri Lehecka. On serve still in the first set, Carlos Alcaraz serving 30 love, and Carlos Alcaraz with a serve centre to the box. Jiri Lehecka turns, and Carlos Alcaraz and further forward strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner. So 3-3 on serve in the first set. Jiri Lehecka serving 30-15, and Jiri Lehecka with a centre of the box serve, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes forehand to the right with a bit on it, but then Jiri Lehecka on the next shot strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on that, and a winner with it. So Carlos Alcaraz serving 30 love, and Carlos Alcaraz with a serve, and Jiri Lehecka returns, and Carlos Alcaraz forehand drop shot to the right, a bit on it, and Jiri Lehecka with a lob shot, but then Carlos Alcaraz is to it, and then a lob shot over the Jiri Lehecka, and it's in, and it's a winner. So Jiri Lehecka serving 4-4 on serve in the first set, and Jiri Lehecka with a central serve, and Carlos Alcaraz back on the turn centre, and Jiri Lehecka a bit further forward strikes a forehand to the right, a bit on it, and it's a winner. So Carlos Alcaraz serving 15-30, and Carlos Alcaraz with a centre of the box serve, and then Jiri Lehecka with a forehand return to centre, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner. So 5-5, 15-all. Jiri Lehecka serving on serve in the first set, and Jiri Lehecka with a central serve in it. Carlos Alcaraz back on turn further forward. Jiri Lehecka backhand drop shot to the left. Carlos Alcaraz onto it with a forehand side shot, and Jiri Lehecka onto it returns, and Carlos Alcaraz with a backhand volley at the net, but then just hits the net. So 30-40 break point for Carlos Alcaraz. Jiri Lehecka central serve. Carlos Alcaraz forehand return, forehand to forehand, and backhand to backhand. And Carlos Alcaraz forehand, and Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand to the right, but just hits the net. And Carlos Alcaraz with the break in the first set. So 6-5 Carlos Alcaraz in the first set with a break and serving. 15 love. Carlos Alcaraz with a wide serve, and then Jiri Lehecka with a backhand return struck to the right, and it's a backhand return winner ace. 40-15, 2 set points. Carlos Alcaraz. Carlos Alcaraz with wide to build it. Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand return to the left out. So game and first set. Carlos Alcaraz 7-5. So Carlos Alcaraz. So on serve at the start of the second set, Carlos Alcaraz serving 15-love. Carlos Alcaraz was serving and backhand to backhand, and then Jiri Lehecka strikes a backhand to left for and Carlos Alcaraz forehand to left, and Jiri Lehecka strikes backhand to left, and then forehand to forehand. Jiri Lehecka's forehand to left, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes a forehand to left for a bit on it, and it's a winner. 40-15, Carlos Alcaraz central serve build it, backhand return central build it from Jiri Lehecka, then Carlos Alcaraz forehand return to left, and Jiri Lehecka strikes a short angle backhand to right bit on it, and then Carlos Alcaraz a backhand slice turn, and then Jiri Lehecka to the net, with backhand drop volley to the left, and it's a winner to hold. So Jiri Lehecka serving 2-all on serve in the second set, and 15-love, and Jiri Lehecka with a central serve, Carlos Alcaraz one block turn to the right, then Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner. 40-15, Jiri Lehecka, central serve, Carlos Alcaraz backhand turn further forward, Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and Carlos Alcaraz forehand return, but then Jiri Lehecka at net with a backhand drop volley to the left at the net, and it's a winner to hold that service game. So on serve in the second set, Carlos Alcaraz serving, and Carlos Alcaraz with a wide serve, Jiri Lehecka forehand shot return, and Carlos Alcaraz for a full forehand drive volley to the left and just by net, and Jiri Lehecka with backhand turn, Carlos Alcaraz at net with a backhand drop volley to the right, and it's a winner. Jiri Lehecka serving 3-all in the second set on serve, and Jiri Lehecka with a central box serve, Carlos Alcaraz backhand turn centre, Jiri Lehecka further forward strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So 15-all, Jiri Lehecka with a wide serve, Carlos Alcaraz forehand return, and then by net, Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand to the right, and it's a winner. So on serve still in the second set, Carlos Alcaraz serving, and Carlos Alcaraz with a serve wide serve, Jiri Lehecka forehand shot returns right, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes forehand to the left with a bit on it, and Jiri Lehecka a bit of forehand slice on ball, but a bit on the forehand struck to the left from Carlos Alcaraz on that point, and 4-all on serve in the second set, Jiri Lehecka serving 40-30, and Jiri Lehecka with a wide serve, and Carlos Alcaraz backhand turn, Jiri Lehecka further forward, backhand half volley to the right net, but then Carlos Alcaraz onto it with a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. Jiri Lehecka with a point to potentially hold this service game. Jiri Lehecka with a central serve, Carlos Alcaraz forehand turns to the right, and Jiri Lehecka backhand serve, and Carlos Alcaraz backhand slice to the right and into net, and Jiri Lehecka with a backhand passing shot to the right, and it's a winner to hold that service game. 5-all on serve in the second set, Jiri Lehecka serving 15-all on this Jiri Lehecka service game, and Jiri Lehecka with a wide serve, Carlos Alcaraz forehand returns left, and Jiri Lehecka further forward strikes a backhand. So still on serve in the second set, and Carlos Alcaraz serving 30-15. Carlos Alcaraz with wide serve, Jiri Lehecka with backhand shot return, and Carlos Alcaraz with backhand centre, and Jiri Lehecka strikes forehand to right bit on it. Carlos Alcaraz returns it, and Jiri Lehecka strikes forehand to left with a bit on it, and then Carlos Alcaraz backhand turn, Jiri Lehecka's net with backhand drop volley to the left, and it's a winner. So it's a tie break in the second set. 3-1 Jiri Lehecka in the second set tie break. Jiri Lehecka serving this point. Jiri Lehecka with a serve. Wide serve, Bennett. Carl Alcaraz forehand turn to the right. Then Jiri Lehecka strikes back on left. Carl Alcaraz backhand turn to the left. And forehand to forehand. Carl Alcaraz's forehand struck to the right with a bit on it. And then Jiri Lehecka with a backhand slice return just hits the net. So 4-2 Jiri Lehecka in the tie break. Second set. Carl Alcaraz serving this point. 4-2 Jiri Lehecka in tiebreak. Carlos Alcaraz wide serve. Jiri Lehecka forehand return. Carlos Alcaraz with a forehand volley to the left by the net, and it's a winner. So 4-3 Jiri Lehecka in the tiebreak. Jiri Lehecka serving this point. Jiri Lehecka wide serve. Bennett. Carlos Alcaraz backhand block turn. Further forward. Jiri Lehecka with a forehand drop shot left. Carlos Alcaraz returned, but then Jiri Lehecka with a forehand slice shot to the right by net, and Carlos Alcaraz with a lob shot with a bit on it, and it's Carlos Alcaraz's point. Six-5, Jiri Lehecka in the second set tiebreak, and Jiri Lehecka serving this point, set point to potentially level the match. Jiri Lehecka with a central serve, and what a serve that is! And that may be an ace. The match is level at 1-set-all. So third and final set of this one. Jiri Lehecka serving, 30 love. Jiri Lehecka wide serve. Carlos Alcaraz forward turns right. Jiri Lehecka further forward. Strikes one step behind Carlos Alcaraz prime turn. And Jiri Lehecka with a backhand drop volley to the right. And then Carlos Alcaraz onto it with backhand slice. Just hits the net. So Carlos Alcaraz serving. Love 15. 1-1 on serve in the third and final set of this one. And Carlos Alcaraz with a wide serve. Jiri Lehecka back up turn centre, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it further forward, and it's a winner. Jiri Lehecka serving, but it's 15-40 and 2 break points for Carlos Alcaraz in this third and final set. And Jiri Lehecka with a wide serve, bit on it. Carlos Alcaraz forehand block turn further forward. Jiri Lehecka strikes a backhand to the right, a bit on it. Carlos Alcaraz with a forehand return, but Jiri Lehecka at the net with a overhead smash to the right, and it's a winner. So that's 1 break point saved for Jiri Lehecka. Still another break point for Carlos Alcaraz. Jiri Lehecka serves. Carlos Alcaraz returns central a bit on it, and Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand to left, but just hits the net. And Carlos Alcaraz with a break in this third and final set. So Carlos Alcaraz serving with a break in the third and final set, and it's 40-15. Carlos Alcaraz serving with a break. Carlos Alcaraz with central box over at Jiri Lehecka return to build it. Carlos Alcaraz there with a shot is top net and over net. And Jiri Lehecka backhand slice to the left, and Carlos Alcaraz backhand slice to the right, and Jiri Lehecka backhand slice to the left, and Carlos Alcaraz backhand slice to the right, and Jiri Lehecka backhand slice to the left for a bit on it. And Carlos Alcaraz backhand to the right, and backhand slice, and Jiri Lehecka's backhand slice to the left for a bit on it. Carlos Alcaraz's backhand slice to the right, a bit on it. Backhand slice to backhand slice. And then backhand slice from Jiri Lehecka just hits the net, and Carlos Alcaraz holds that service game to maintain the break in this third and final set. Jiri Lehecka serving 15-all. Jiri Lehecka with a central serve on it. Carlos Alcaraz with a backhand return, and further forward, Jiri Lehecka strikes a forehand to the left, and it's a winner. So Carlos Alcaraz serving with a break, 30 love, and Carlos Alcaraz with a serve. Wide serve down at Jiri Lehecka, farm turn, Carlos Alcaraz net with a backhand drop volley by the net, and it's a winner. So Carlos Alcaraz held serve to maintain the break in this third and final set, and Jiri Lehecka serving 15-30, and Jiri Lehecka the centre of box serve. Carlos Alcaraz forehand return, Jiri Lehecka forehand to the right bit on it, Carlos Alcaraz forehand to the right return, backhand to backhand, but then Jiri Lehecka third four strikes a backhand to right bit on it, Carlos Alcaraz forehand to left, and Jiri Lehecka strikes forehand to the left, and Carlos Alcaraz backhand to right, Jiri Lehecka backhand centre, and Carlos Alcaraz strikes a forehand to the right with a bit on it, and it's a winner, 15-40. 2 points to maybe potentially win the tournament for Carlos Alcaraz. Jiri Lehecka wide serve, Carlos Alcaraz one block return, and Jiri Lehecka strikes a backhand. Carlos Alcaraz backhand return, and Jiri Lehecka a backhand to the right, just hits the net. Game, set, and match. Carlos Alcaraz by 2 sets to 1, 7-5, 6-7, 6-2.